Genesis 18. A son promised to Abraham and Sarah. Then the Lord appeared to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre as he sat at the entrance of his tent in the heat of the sun. He looked up and saw three men standing near him. When he saw them, he ran near them tent entrance to meet them and bowed down to the ground. He said, "My Lord, if I find favor with you, do not pass by your servant. Let a little water be brought and wash your feet and rest yourselves under the tree. And let me bring a little bread that you may refresh yourselves. After that you may pass on, since you have come to your servant." So they said, "Do as you said." And Abraham hastened ahead to Sarah and said, "Make ready quickly 3 measures of choice of flour, knead it, and make cakes." Abraham ran to the herd and took a calf, tendered it, and goat, and gave it to the servants who had tendered to prepare. Then he took the curds and milk and the calf he had prepared and set it before them, and he stood by them under the tree while they ate. They said to him, "Where is your wife Sarah?" He said, "There in the tent." Then one said, "I will surely return to you in the due season, and your wife Sarah shall have a son." And Sarah was listening at the tent entrance behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in age. It ceased to him to be with Sarah after the manner of a woman. So Sarah laughed to herself, asking, "After I have grown old and my husband is old, shall I have pleasure?" The Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Shall I indeed bear a child now that I am old?' Is there anything too wonderful for the Lord? As a set time, I will return to you in the due season, and Sarah shall have a son." But Sarah denied, saying, I did not laugh, for she was afraid. He said, "Oh, yes, you did laugh." Judgment pronounced on Sodom. Then the men set forth there and looked towards Sodom, and Abram went and set them on their way. And the Lord said, "Shall on their way for Abraham what I brought about to do, seeing that Abraham shall come a great nation and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him? No, for I have chosen him that he may charge his children and his household after to keep the way of the Lord by doing righteousness and justice, so that the what he had promised him." Then the Lord said, "How great is your outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah, and how grave their sins! I must go down and see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry that they has come to me. And if not, I will know." So the men turned from there and went to Sodom, while Abraham remained standing before the Lord. Then Abraham came near and said, "Will you indeed sweep away the righteous with the wicked? Suppose if there are 50 righteous within the city, will you then sweep away the place and not forgive it for 50 righteous who are in it? Far be it for you to do such thing, to slay the righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous fare as the wicked. Far be that you shall not the judge of all the earth do what is just." And the Lord said, "If I find at Sodom 50 righteous city, I will forgive the whole place for their sake." Abraham answered, "Let me take it upon myself to speak to the Lord. I am who I am. The righteous 50 are lacking. Will you destroy the whole city for the lack of 5?" Then he said, "I will not destroy if I find 45 there." Again he spoke to him. "Suppose 40 are found," he said, "for the sake of 40 I will not do it." Then the Lord said, and then Abram said, "O Lord, do not be angry if I speak. Suppose 30 are found. He answered, "I will not do it if I find 30 there." He said, "Let me take it upon myself to speak to the Lord. Suppose 20 are found there." He answered, "For the sake of 20 I will not destroy it." Then he said, "Oh, do not let me angry, O Lord. Please, if I speak one more. Suppose 10 are found there." He answered, For the sake of 10, I will not destroy it. And the Lord went his way when he had finished speaking to Abram, and Abram returned to his place.